I mean, it's interesting that you people from the United States, when you have so much muck behind your back, from the wiping out of the entire race of Native Americans, and you Europeans having wiped out almost more than half of world's population across from Australia in Africa to America, now just putting your neck deep into other people's history and also not being scientific about it. Actually, for example, you said you estimated 15 temples or a dozen or something like that. Have you done a scientific survey, archaeological survey of every site possible which has already been dug out or not? And this is, can a genocidal descendant of a genocidal people sit as a judge? Is that moral or fact? Yes, that nation stands on the dead bodies of Native Americans. What right does she have to come here and poke?
Mountains. What does that Hindu Kush mountains? What does that Hindu Kush? It was a mountain of human skulls, of Hindu slaughter. So have condescendingly Western historians who come down to us and tell us that Aurangzeb actually protected more temples than he demolished. And so he was a very, very, nice guy and so on. We know these kind of condescending historians who come and teach us what to be tolerant about and intolerant about. So obviously Hitler also could have probably massacred a lot more Jews. He didn't do it, so was he a saint for that? So I think these kind of perversions and it's, I think, an intellectual crime to...
And setting up Ram. Yeah, he's a misogynistic pig and uncouth. During the Golden Deer incident, Sita accuses Lakshmana of lusting after her and said and reflect on both of these issues. All of you know that I'm a Canadian of West Indian background, my parents from Trinidad and Tobago, and my great-grandfather is from India. Above all of this, I'm also Hindu. And these two incidents...
What do you think about the Black Lives Matter?
Mural installed during the 2020, these big bright yellow letters spelling out Black Lives Matter near the White House are set to be painted over soon. This mural, installed during the 2020 racial justice protests,
रॉबर्ट जूलियस ओपेनहाइमर के ऊपर, इसको फादर ऑफ न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब कहा जाता है। मैनहट्टन प्रोजेक्ट के साथ ये इन्वॉल्व था। हिरोशिमा और नागासाकी के ऊपर जो बॉम्ब गिराए गए, ये ओपेनहाइमर ने ही बनाए थे।
Very interesting person. He was a Sanskrit scholar. He had translated the Bhagavad Gita from Sanskrit to English, and he would quote passages from the Bhagavad Gita.
Damn.
When it came to building the atomic bomb, narrative was that the Germans have already achieved nuclear fission. So get together the best scientists that you know of. You will get whatever funds you want. Get this done. And he always had a lot of regret for what happened, unleashing this terrible power. He reminded himself of what Lord Krishna told Arjun: just do your duty. Don't worry about the consequences.
I believe the movie is about a court case that happens post World War II.
After the World War II, communism was declared an un-American ideology. Oppenheimer had associations with the Communist Party, but he was a patriot and he worked for the US and he developed this entire project. There was always the possibility of somebody leaking information to the enemy, and it actually happened. He had to come and testify in front of various committees and prove his innocence.